Here's the play and the drum. I'm at a point now where I got to figure out how to get this thing out from this point. Alright, I pulled all the trunnion bolts except for this one right here. The whole bolt's turning. I wasn't able to get the drum out, so I'm going to try to put these long bolts here, and there's 3 spots you can screw them in. Use that as a puller to put some pressure on this nut here. Maybe I can get it loose. Well, the rest of them came off okay, so I think if I pull this trunnion out, I'm in business. But there's always that troublemaker. Okay, I used the 3 screws here to press them out, and went fairly easy. I used a 6-inch all threaded all the way, and it pulled right off. I just did a little bit at a time and worked its way. It popped right off. So we'll go on to the next step, pulling the drum out. Here we are with the drum. It just slid right out. Pretty easy. Over here's the drum. I don't see any major wear. I'm assuming this piece comes off too, but I haven't got to that part yet. I think that's the seal sleeve. Not very deep grooves. You can't hang your fingernail in any of them. Here's the trunnion. This bearing here down in here is kind of rusty and wore out. I can move it back and forth with my finger. One on this side looks okay, but I'll go ahead and change them both out since I got it apart. I don't know if you can see that movement, but it's pretty shot. Well, here's a shot of the bearing. What's left of it when I tried to press it out, it was really rusted and it pretty much just disintegrated. But now I have the race in here, and I think I'm going to have to let it soak because it's rusted in there pretty good. I don't know, I can't seem to get it to budge right now. So take a break, let it soak with some penetrating oil, and try it again later. I'm not even sure I'm going to take the other side out because it's really nice shaped bearing. I don't think I want to go through the trouble of pulling it, but I might order a spare. And but I'm kind of worried about getting this other one out on this side because that thing it looked like it got some water in there, and it's just really rusted. That's where the ball bearing sat, right in there. So try it again in a little bit. Got the bearings back in. This bearing was still good, so I'm keeping that one. I took some emery cloth, polished the surface for that one, and then there's the bearing down here surface that was bad. I measured it. It doesn't have any, can't catch your fingernail on anything. I'm going to polish it a little more just to get them little rust spots off, but the bearing slips right on with about a couple thou clearance fit. And here's the other bearing, the bad bearing, replaced. $19.19 and $6.34 a piece for the 2 seals there. And we're going to put it back on, start putting the thing back together. So I'm hoping it'll take about an hour at the most. There she is, all back together again. Everything's good. It's pretty easy to put back together, just reverse order, and I didn't run into any snags. Had to pull it in with this nut here about the last 3/4 of an inch to draw the drum in, but everything's good. Well, there it is, all put back together again. Everything went smooth. Got myself a machine that's gonna work. The door, took the advice and got it all squared up so the door mechanism works good. This video's kind of dark. It's raining out today and it's dark in the garage. But it's ready to go back into the mat, start making money.